Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Coaster Chall, YouTube channel, Dunkster, both theme park news, and welcome to a Coaster Chall review. Now, this is because there's no theme park news at the minute. There's literally no theme park news. And to be honest, I've been, to be fair, today is all about the rescheduled NASCAR race that I'll be listening out to tonight. So I'm getting this review done and uploaded just to make sure I've got a video out there at least today, at least one video today. And then I can just spend the rest of my night getting ready to listen to the NASCAR race, which is going to be an interesting one after it was postponed yesterday due to the rain in Michigan. So yeah, that should be good. Nice way to spend the evening. But let's get on this review then. So this is from Tidal Wave at Thorpe Park Resort. Now this is a Shoot-The-Chutes ride that opened in the year 2000, the same year as the Thorpe Park fire, which most people, if not all, see the fire as the signalling of change from a family to a thrill theme park for Thorpe Park Resort. Gone with the days of the Thorpe Park some of the Thorpe Park Rangers and the, the big, enormous, giant, humongous, great Thorpe Park, and just going into the UK's thrill capital market. And Tidal Wave was that sort of investment that sort of changed that as well as the fire. So we're going to sort of do what we usually do with the reviews: queue line, station atmosphere, theming and landscaping around the ride, obviously layout and on-rideability, and of course the overall rating. So let's get started then with station and queue line atmosphere. Now the station is like a shipwrecked building, like a broken sort of building that's been blown over with this tidal wave. And I really do like the station. I think it's got a nice sort of ambience about it, with it being like a building that's just suffered the effects of the tidal wave in Amity Cove. So I like how the design goes around like that. The queue line theming as well. I do like that. There's like broken bits, and there's like a sprinkle fountain element somewhere in the queue line. It works sometimes, it sometimes doesn't. Which is nice. Of course, you used to have an exit bridge that's now gone. It's like an extension exit bridge, but I'm guessing that's gone just to sort of give more views out and stuff like that. But overall, for queue line, station atmosphere and theming, etc., it's all right. It's not fantastic. It could do with a little bit of work, but it's all right for okay attraction. So overall, then, out of 10, I'm going to give that a good 6 out of 10. Moving in then to theming and landscaping around the ride. Now, of course, landscaping, not really too much to talk about. It's more to do with the theming around the attraction. And this is to do with the big tank sort of thing. It's like a big sort of round tank that's in the water on a stand. That's part of the theming, and there's like one of those north, south, east and west things that you see at the top of a church or a building. That's the piece of theming that's sort of on a building, a big piece of building equipment in the water as well. So it's all to give that ambience and that atmosphere and that feeling that this is a part of the city that's been blown over by a tidal wave, which is of course the ride. So I like the use of different buildings just to show that devastation of a tidal wave effect, and to give it that Amity theming. So and like I said, for landscaping, it's just sort of, landscaping's okay. I mean, you've got stealth sort of running, over it or next to it. So it's like piling on one ride on top of another. So in terms of that, it's not too good, but I guess it's all right for where it's sat already. So that's not really Tidal Wave's fault. It's just stealth for being where it is, and the fact that it's right near Tidal Wave, if not over Tidal Wave's turnaround. So for that, then I'm going to give it a decent 5. Moving on then to layout and on-rideability, and this is to do with how it rides on-ride, the layout. The layout I'm not really going to talk about because it looks quite simple. It's a normal Shoot-The-Chutes ride, like the closed Splashwater Falls at Six Flags Over Georgia and all the rides around the world. There's loads of Shoot-The-Chutes rides closed and still operating, including this one. Now, the main thing about this ride that I'm going to talk about is on-rideability. Now, on-ride, it's a great ride. You get absolutely soaked. It's one of the wettest rides I've been on, along with Stormforce 10 at Drayton Manor. That was a really wet ride. Of course, that opened a year before Tidal Wave in 1999, replacing the old log flume that closed in 1998 at Drayton Manor. of course, this sitting in that land in Amity Cove, Tidal Wave, you know, and it's a very wet ride. It's not really that rough. It's a little bit shaky, but that's just to do with the big drop, etc. But I think with these Shoot-The-Chute rides going, I'd be really sad if this ride was to close. It would be a real shame, but you know, I don't think it's going to close for a long time yet, a really long time. So hopefully Tidal Wave doesn't go anywhere. Otherwise, that's another bad move for Thorpe Park. So for layout and on-rideability, it's all right. Good layout, simple. On-ride, in terms of being on-ride, it's not that rough. A little bit shaky down the drop, but that's expected. And it's one of the wettest rides in the world, in my opinion. So overall, then I'm going to give that. I was debating 7, but I'm going to be fair and give it 6.5. So overall for this ride, I'm going to give it a good 6 out of 10 for Tidal Wave at Thorpe Park. It's a good ride, wettest ride in the world in my opinion, or one of the wettest rides along with the likes of Valhalla, Stormforce 10, and the Flume, I guess, and to some extent Logger's Leap, rest in peace. So it's one of the wettest rides, but it's just an alright attraction in my opinion. So overall, 6 out of 10 for Tidal Wave at Thorpe Park Resort. So that's this Coaster Chall review from Tidal Wave at Thorpe Park. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now guys, my name is Coaster Chall, YouTube channel Doncaster born, but built for theme park news. Keep living the coaster and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care, have an awesome day my friends.